Hey, what's good, Dream Gang? What's good, Dream Squad? Man, it's your boy, Five Dream Man. I'm back with another video. What he said? I said I'm back with another video. Coming at y'all with another reaction video. In this video, we're gonna be reacting to Mafia Low Country Dev Diary 2 behind the scenes. Get some behind the scenes footage, hopefully a little gameplay here and there. Without any further ado, let's hop right into this thing, man. Let's get it. Let's go.
We're going right back to that part of the story that we haven't told yet. How did the Mafia begin?
All of the men in this room are bound by blood.
One of the strongest changes in direction we could take for the franchise creatively was to not set the game in a city, but rather to take it to somewhere else.
Yes, and I love that they took it to the old country. It's not in the city like Mafia 3 and Mafia 2, I guess you could say. It was a city.
Show where these criminal customs and traditions began.
I'd very much consider Sicily and Sicilian culture almost as a character within the story.
When I say to someone 1900 Sicily, where does their mind go? What have they seen before? What do they expect? What's the fantasy we try and put ourselves in?
I feel like this, well, you kind of get, Mafia is where they were based at, where they come from. But I like that they did take it back to the old country because, you have mafias in New York, Al Capone or whoever Scarface was based off of. You had the mafia and stuff like that. But let's say Mafia 3, for instance, you're not going to really get that mafia feel, you know what I'm saying, from like a Mafia 3, maybe Mafia 2 kind of ish, but you definitely got that Mafia 1 Definitive Edition and Mafia 2. But Mafia 3, no.
In that place, and try and imagine how we would start to build the game around that experience.
It also gives us an opportunity to present players with something that they haven't seen before.
Yeah, this is going to be crazy. Like the whole setting just gives it that complete
quite
feel.
Like Sicily at this time was photographed by a handful of people, and those photographs still exist. There's one really iconic image for me with a child, and you can see the incredible poverty. There's such humanity in those faces. There's such a huge amount of storytelling in that location because they're also in front of one of these beautiful carved stone buildings. That's the starting point for me.
Sicily's been in the franchise before. Sicily's featured in Mafia 2. That's something that was very interesting to us when we went.
It was, and I forgot about that first mission when you come in the middle of the war.
And look at the possibility of making a new game in this environment.
Sicily is a much more diverse country than I think a lot of people imagine. Greek and Roman ruins and some of the Byzantine architecture as well as the Norman architecture, right? So it's a very diverse world.
Sicily is rich on many architecture styles. There are certain, as you call it, layers of history.
It's very exciting to explore this setting and time period. It brings some challenges also for us, but it's quite fun to try to tackle those.
The team's able to deliver really, really spectacular environments, beautiful looking scenes, which really captures the essence of Sicily.
I went with a team of artists to go to Sicily to work with Storm Minds, our dev partners in Sicily, and they took us on the most incredible journey, taking in so many different locations. Every day was super jam-packed between museums and other locations, meeting people that you wouldn't have expected to meet, and there's no way that we could have met on our own.
We work closely with Hunger 13 to recreate early 900 Sicilian cities, ensuring that every cultural and narrative reference is as accurate as possible.
We wanted to highlight an aspect of Sicily that many had never seen before.
I felt we were captured in a time capsule because from every corner of the street we've seen the history.
Sicily isn't just a backdrop for us, it's a place that welcomes you, that you come to understand and appreciate. We can't wait for players to experience it firsthand.
This is a family, and in this family we follow a code of honor.
Our priority has always been to ensure that everything in the game feels authentic.
The details are absolutely key in keeping the immersion of the player.
We need to make sure that the game is grounded in the real history of the Sicilian Mafia. experts in their field are able to kind of help us contextualize things that we read and the stuff that we see on the screen with real lived experiences.
When it comes to something like the knives in the game, there's very little reference that's available for that, right? And so really we had to dig very deep. So we went into some tiny little backwater sort of machine shop where this guy and his son were still crafting knives by hand, imbuing them with their particular regional styles and also their thumbprints, if you like, of their particular approach to building knives. You just wouldn't really have experienced that any other way.
Previous Mafia games were more or less city heavy, and now we are moving to more organic wildlife setting of Sicily.
A very realistic, high fidelity, authentic setting. Really feels like we're transporting you back to 1900 Sicily. That's what Mafia players really expect from one of our games.
Players will form a relationship with Sicily over the course of this game. The landscape is always a character in any Mafia game.
I heard it was a linear story. If you're giving us this type of environment, we're trying to bring in all the authentic stuff and the culture, the history. Why not make it kind of, open world where we can explore a little bit? I heard it was a linear story. I don't know if it's true or not, but if you're gonna give us this, you're going to try to explore the history, try to bring as much of the authenticity of 1900 Sicily into the game. We got to make it open world.
I think that's especially true of this location and of this time period and setting.
The promise is to play a classic mob movie. That's the game that you're going to play, allowing players to really imagine themselves back in that time and playing through the game as a Sicilian gangster. I hope players find it as exciting as we do.
I can't wait to show what we've built genuinely to the world.
Welcome, Enzo.
Coming August 8th. They all have it, man. Dev Diary 2 behind the scenes. I need to check out Dev Diary 1. But I like when game developers and the team go explore basically their projects and the history of their projects to give a more authentic feel to the game. I think it's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be so focused on the environment and stuff. I might lose myself in the story. You know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna do a very good job with this game. Like I said, if you're gonna bring in all that history, authenticity, all the cultural stuff, the way the environment looks, and going to even making the knives and stuff, like it has to be some type of exploration in there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's a linear story or not. Like I said before, I hope it's open world. It don't gotta be completely open world, but something. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely leave a comment, like, subscribe, share for your boy, and I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace.